this dragon's cult that they were cultivating. We believe that he was part of that. We also believe he's kind of a dickhead.
Galitaia was... Yeah, I thought.
Galitaia was female, but you guys, yeah.
Oh no, I was talking about Solaris.
Yes.
Yeah, I got that group.
You hear Severa speak up again. Yes, Solaris is in fact a dick.
I like you. I like you a lot.
Yeah, you're a good person.
I appreciate it. I do what I can.
Is she standing?
At this point, yes, she's standing. Severa is standing.
That's it.
At this point, then, Exandria, regardless of the relative dickishness of Mr. Tiblix, what are we to... So we're to believe that that Solaris has been working against the city's interests for at least some time? How you came to find this information via eavesdropping on the dragon that you've slain?
Yes, through a magical mirror that she was using to communicate.
Do you have proof that this mirror was magical?
We have the word of a cleric who detected and proved that it was magical right before it met an unfortunate dispel magic spell. Which, I would like to point out, does prove that it was magical at the time.
I have no reason not to trust you, I suppose. Very good.
Garrick makes eye contact with Zarn.
General Scarex, what information... They told you this information about Solaris yesterday, I assume? Yes. We investigated. His home has been abandoned. The servants there know that he's left. They don't know where he's gone or how long. They were forthcoming in their information. They don't appear to be hiding anything.
Hang on, Stick It, say something. Unmute yourself and say something.
No?
Yeah, nothing. Okay,
You're very quiet.
You're very quiet.
Okay, I just turned you up a little bit. Try again.
So, fuck my life?
I can hear you now that I've turned you up a whole bunch.
Yeah, same.
Fuck my life? Does this work better?
Oh
Yeah,
god.
that's a little better.
That's good.
Is it too loud now?
No, I just need to turn it back down.
Just keep it where it is. We can adjust it ourselves if need be.
Yep.
You're good.
I had interrupted, and apparently it went unnoticed because my mic was low.
I thought I heard you say something, but I wasn't sure.
Shit, sorry.
No, she was just going to say that if they didn't believe them on the mirror, that they could always take a nice visit to Solaris' house to find the other one.
Which, as General Scarex mentioned, the house was abandoned. The servant knew he was gone, but didn't know anything else. They did a thorough search. We did find a passageway of some sort via a fireplace in his library. However, it appears to have been... The tunnel inside appears to have been completely brought down. We couldn't get through.
Just as a pure curiosity thing, and just because I've always wanted to see this, was the switch to open the doorway pulling on a torch? Or a book on a bookshelf?
I don't know. I wasn't informed of that.
Okay, thank you. I'll find out on my own.
In any case, yes, Solaris has skipped town. I personally believe that this has to do with the fact that the lack of connection between the mirrors was discovered.
So you're saying the second we found the mirror, he split?
I doubt it was the second you found it, more likely the second that the magic was dispelled and he tried to use it next and found it ineffective. That is, of course, speculation, but it seems reasonable to me at least. You see a few of the members of the council nodding at one another. Joy speaks up. This is reasonable, General. I believe this to be good intuition on your part. So, Solurus is on the run. I think we have to treat him as an enemy. Yes? Are we in agreement here? You see generally nods around the table. No one seems to be opposed to this, certainly. In any case, then, we'll do that. General, if Solurus shows his face again in town, arrest him, have him brought here. Be careful. We don't know what he's capable of. I expect more than the enchantments that he's known for, Yes, Representative Santiris. I will do as you say. The 6 of you. Is there anything else you have to share with us? You did say that you had defeated this dragon, correct?
Yes. This is gonna sound like a profoundly strange question. Have you, when traveling outside the city, have you encountered mushroom men?
I can't say that I've personally done much travel outside. The rest of you?
Okay.
Garrick looks over to Norin. I don't know.
Well,
He shakes his
I
head.
was curious.
He looks over to the council members and especially the general, hoping he might be able to be a voice of reason, depending. While we were searching, we found what can only be described as a civilization of mushroom humanoid type people that communicated telepathically.
At this, you actually see the Green Dragonborn sort of speak up. Actually, those were very likely to be myconids. You found them underground, I assume.
Yes.
Yes, myconids. They would be. They don't get out very much. They tend to be very sort of insular, as it were. They stay among their own kind. They don't have a problem with visitors as long as they're not aggressive, but they don't tend to leave very much either. Why do you ask?
We ran into them. We didn't fight them. We just kind of were searching, and we found 2 of their guards, and after a bit of discussion, we told them we weren't there to harm anybody. We were just looking around, and they believed us, because it was true, and then we gave our goodbyes and took our leave. So they're still there. We didn't harm them. I just didn't know if the council or the city knew they were there.
Yeah, I only bring this up because I feel like it could be an issue if that is grounds. If any of your patrols or any of your commerce routes use those caves, they should probably know about that before they go in. Myconids were really nice. They were very, very peaceful towards us, and it would be really disappointing if if we came back weeks from now and found they had been wiped out because you guys had an altercation because you didn't know there was.
Yes, I'll make sure that that's put down in the records, that there is a myconid community in caverns to the west of the city. However, we don't, to my knowledge, use those caverns for anything. I don't even necessarily know where they would be. I suspect that they're not typically accessible from within the city were it not for this strange tunnel you found in the catacombs.
So something you might want to write down with that information, how they communicate telepathically. They've got to do that whole poof thing, and then the spores or whatever go on.
I'm aware. I will ensure that that's.
I know. I'm not saying you're not aware. I'm just saying, if a patrol or someone goes down there, just to not oh no, they're poofing us, we have to attack them now. It's.
Yes, yes, that will be recorded. Thank you for your diligence.
Thank you.
Joy once again speaks. Is there anything else that you'd like to make known to us?
Zarn will step forward and he'll say, on our way here, we actually ran into someone coming on a mission from the city named Klizkak. Do you remember him?
Yes. The ambassador.
Yes. In our discussions with him, it seems like he was sent through Orc territory in a cart covered in gold. When you all insisted he used that cart instead of a less gaudy one. I'm just curious, why was that decision made?
There was disagreement amongst the 7 of us. A vote was taken. Those of us who... The council as a whole felt it was right that he travel in accommodations fitting his stature.
But you sent him through territory where he had a target on his back. How did you
There
not
is
know
no
that?
other option. There is no other way to his destination.
Well, to be the voice of reason, if you knew it was going to be that situation, I feel like you should have sent some of your own guard with him. Because if we weren't there, he probably
offered.
would be dead right now.
He refused it.
Well, luckily we were there. That's the only reason why he survived. Had to be
That
like
is-
8 or 9 orcs that attacked. And a rhino. Zarn almost died.
I did die.
And he did die.
Yeah, he did die. I'm surprised he hasn't told you that.
That's usually his opener.
Yeah. This is how he
Yeah.
introduced himself most.
And that's also true. As, what the heck's your name? What's the copper
Sivera-
dragonborn?
The copper one is Exandria.
Exandria.
You see Sivera shooting Exandria along with a few of the others. Very dirty looks, like I told you so type of looks.
Can I see that?
Wait, who's
Yeah.
that look?
Okay.
Sivera is giving a look to some other ones.
Garrick looks at Exandria and just says, I understand everybody here is of importance, and they're all here because they're a certain part of Dragonix. From everything I've seen from you, and points directly at Alexandria,
Exandria, but yes.
Exandria.
continue.
how did you make it on this council? You were the most annoying, pretentious,
Yo, guys.
and just overall bossy person.
Lieutenant Arrowhead.
Hey, guys.
And at that, Exandria stands up. heads
We
behind
should
her back.
go.
No, stay. I made it onto this council as a result of my business acumen, as is the tradition in Kellam. If you have issue with that and how I was selected, you have a lot of other things to take care of before you go insulting me.
That's
Do you know-
reasonable.
Do you
We will
know
have
what
this
having
argument
power
later.
means?
Yes, I do. I recommend you respect it.
Garrick takes out his necklace that he's wearing of his signet. I know what power is. And
Your
I
last
lost
name-
it.
Rosenlaw, means nothing to us here, except for a memory. We do not respect nobility for being nobility. We respect capability.
Capability, like taking down a dragon, taking out a giant horde of zombies in your area.
You have done us a service, Rosenlaw, and your companions. A service, and we appreciate it. I would ask that you respect our traditions.
Respect is earned. It is not given.
I do not
It does
need to
matter.
earn your respect. I have it from those who matter.
Then you don't know the true price of power. And at that point, Garrick is actually going to turn around and walk out.
The doors are closed.
He tries his best to push them open.
That's so awkward.
They do not budge.
So
Hang on, guys.
he's
Give me a
gonna
second.
keep doing that.
He crosses his arms and just faces the door.
Okay, so this aside, I feel like this conversation should happen again, like slightly further on from now. We did have one other thing that we found, and I'm gonna hate myself because I don't have this written down right now. One other thing we found when we were going through dealing with the whole Galvatier situation